Howdy folks, Jay Boone down here at Emerald City Guitars, and this is our last episode of our series on the Beatles we've been doing all week. And today we're looking at the Bass 6, or originally called just the Fender VI. So the Fender VI was originated in 1961, and it was pre-Jaguar, but if you look at this, it looks a lot like a big long Jaguar. And the Jaguar, of course, came out in '62. The Bass 6 went on to have kind of a short-lived history in the Fender line, but later, again, became resurrected as we all figured out how cool they were. And it was really cool to see this used in the Beatles documentary. And it made me realize that John was a really cool bass player as well as a really fine guitarist. And it was nice to see George kind of plunking along on this too. So the Fender VI is tuned an octave below a guitar, so you can get all the cool bass tones out of it. You can play chords on it. So yeah, you can do a lot of great stuff with this that you can't do with a bass or a guitar. Originally, people didn't quite know what to do with it, but it was used early by guys like Jack Bruce and the bass player for the Manfred Mann and the Shadows. And it finally got into the Beatles camp, I think around the time of Abbey Road and the White Album. You can start hearing this show up on it. And again, seeing them play in the documentary was just like really exciting, man, because it made me want to grab this thing and start playing it again. And what a cool instrument. It later changed a little bit. The original one had 3 Strat pickups in it. You can see here that they went to the more Jaguar looking pickups here with the sawtooth surrounds on it there. And of course they got the mute on it, they got a tremolo. They have a 4th switch on there, which is a low cut switch, and they call it the strangle switch because it kind of just takes all the low end away and really alters the sound dramatically. But just a cool, iconic instrument. This one here is a 1963. You can see it's still called the Fender VI, no bound neck, clay dots, just a really cool example of the pre-CBS Fender VI. I'm going to turn this over to Nick Barden and let you hear how it sounds.